Yung po natin ng certified guiding lion is different in many ways. Una-una sa attendance pa lang. This was not publicly posted. Because everyone here has been determined to be qualified to take this training. Why? A guiding lion can only be a guiding lion if he or she is deemed by Lions International to be of merit. Hindi po ito napapakiusap. Ibig ko sabihin, you have to have proven yourself at a certain level to be asked to join this training. Okay? So that means, one way or another, you have proven yourself at the level of your club, zone, or region. Second, the Guiding Lion program is, in my opinion, one of the most comprehensive leadership development programs of our association. Why? You must first be a club president or a past president. Okay? Next, when you are a president or a past president, you must be certified. What we are doing today. Certification is only attained after you submit your verification forms on the rear of the Guiding Lion workbook and you achieve an acceptable score on the test, and then afterwards your name is submitted for certification. Afterwards, fine, you are certified. But the next question is, will your district governor assign you as a guiding lion? Because one can be certified, but not assigned. Hence, there is no utilization for the certification. And then when you are assigned, you are expected for the duration of the 2-year tenure that you are assigned to a club, your quarterly reports, and your final report, of which you must send to Lions International, copy furnished to me, copy furnished to your GLT district coordinator. Only after you are able to send your concluded report will you finally get recognition. Fellow Lions, the Guiding Lion program is not overnight. It is not flyby or something that can be attained na pinakikiusap lang natin. And I must confess, at first, I did not also understand how comprehensive this program is. It was way back in 2012 when I was first assigned as a guiding lion. I did not even do my report. I just made sure I attended the meetings of the club that I was assigned to. Dalawang beses pa po ako naging guiding lion 2012 and 2014 po yata. And I didn't do any of the reporting. Not until when I was assigned to the St. Francis of Assisi College Lions Club. Doon ko po nalaman when I attended an international forum, I think it was in Jeddah, na dapat pala may reporting yan, at meron monitoring, at meron dapat results. Hindi lang po yan satisfied ang LCI na may papel silang hawak na naka-report kayo. No. They will ask you, has the club yielded a net positive membership? Is the club reporting its service activities to the Lion Portal? Is the club doing its part in supporting our foundation, LCIF? Are they marketing their own activities? Doon lamang po, at noon na asikaso ko po yan, that's when I finally realized, yun pala ang qualification for this method. The Certified Guiding Lion. And I'm wearing it not because I'm trying to boast, but because I found out the very big irony that here in Multiple District 301 Philippines, since the beginning of the Guiding Lion program in 2008 yata, only 12 people ang nakatanggap nito. But ask me, how many new Lions clubs were formed since 2008? Baka 500 club yun. Now, you are here because one way or another, your district believes that you are able to open opportunities for new lines, for future lines, whether they be in your area or dahil through your efforts, a new Lions Club is formed. Please think about that. The only reason that we are doing this training is for you in the future to help grow our association. I'm sure sawang-sawa na po kayo marinig sa inyong lingkod yung Mission 1.5. Pues, magsasawa pa rin po kayo next year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, because Mission 1.5 is the only reason we want to attain bigger membership and newer clubs. Bakit? Hindi dahil para sa Jews, hindi dahil para dumami ang fellowship natin, but para dumami ang tumutulong sa ating mga nangangailangan at tapos para nagkapagalan. So, I would like to thank our Global Leadership Team Coordinator, PDG Ro, Deputy GLP Coordinator, Classmate Frances Luis, and all our facilitators who so tirelessly prepared for today's Guiding Lions seminar. Please, baunin niyo po ang matututunan natin ngayong araw. Dahil hindi niyo lamang po magagamit yan pag naka-assign na po kayo sa isang club. Dahil kayo po ang kaagapay ng distrito. Hindi ho kaya ng inyong lingkod at ng ating mga district cabinet na lapitan ng all 3,600 members natin. But one way or another, sa around 40 na participants natin, kung 10 lion po ang lumapit sa inyo, that means we have addressed the needs of 400 lions already. The more competent guiding lions that we train equals more competent lion members that we have. At kapag dumami tayo, sasaya lalo ang ating samahan, dadami lalo ang ating mga kasamahan, at higit sa lahat, dadami rin ang ating natutulungan. So, without further ado, I'll go into introducing our first speaker and facilitator of the day. Our first facilitator, malaki po ang utang na loob ko sa kanya. Dahil sa, I think this is the second or third time na in-storm ko na po siya this time here to teach us when she is not from our district. She hails from the Manila Achievers Lions Club of District 301A. Kung, for those who are not familiar, the territory of District 301A3 is the city of Manila. So, nung governor siya, ang malaking challenge sa kanya, pag nasa Espanya siya, pupunta siya sa Recto, pupunta siya sa Quirino, pupunta siya sa sa Escolta. Habang ang matchmate kasi sa pwede, pinaproblema siguro ang Batangas, at ang Laguna, at ang Cavite. But you know, because they are batchmates, I can say you can draw parallels from them. They both served in line year 2019 to 2020 under their council chairman. Walang iba, yung ating campaign manager, PIT Michael So. At sa batch po nila, medyo masalimutan nangyari sa kanila because I think they were able to enjoy only roughly 7 or 8 months of their term under normal circumstances because it was in March 2020 when the pandemic first struck the Philippines. Apart from serving as district governor, our first facilitator has served numerous positions in our association. Among them, she has served as LCIF district coordinator. At napaka-humble po ng ating speaker, pero alam niyo po ba nung siya ang district coordinator nila, para bang kinabahan ang ating district 301A2. Ay paano ba naman? $120,000. 128, kulang pa. Ang nalikom niya nung siya ang humawak ng LCIF. Malaking bagay na po yun. And apart from that, she also served the Global Action Team as Global Leadership Team Coordinator then and now. She is a co-leader or a graduate of the Faculty Development Institute of 2023 in Osaka, Japan, and also certified under the Lions Certified Instructor Program, my classmate in April 2024 in Kuala Lumpur. She is the loving mother of First Vice District Governor J.B. Cruz of District 301A3 and Cabinet Secretary Ron Ryan Cruz of also District 301A3. Alam niyo po, fellow Lions, yung ating first facilitator is actually based in the South. If I'm not mistaken, parang sa Las Piñas ang kanyang residence. But yun nga, her club has been in Manila, based in Manila. At yung ating speaker has been faculty not just for our district, but for the multiple district. Kasama po siya nagturo sa recently concluded Regional Lions Leadership Institute at Emerging Lions Leadership Institute. A few months ago, our first facilitator made headline news in major news outlets in the country when she, alongside her son, First Vice Governor J.B., and her Lions Club, the Manila Achievers Lions Club, had a very unique project. They donated to the city government of Manila and the Manila Zoo a lion cub. So, pwede nyo hanapin yun sa TV Patrol or sa Tulfo. Ang pangalan ay Isla. The name of the tiger, lion cub is Isla. So, pag pupunta po tayo sa Manila Zoo, dahil po kay Gov. Emily niya, di ko alam saan siya nakuha yun. Philippine lion. Okay? So, I'm very proud to present to you from District 301A3, bigyan po natin ng masigawang palakpakan, Past District Governor Evelyn Cuyugan Cruz. 20 minutes.